All right, here we are, another Sunday round. So, gonna play Wade Hampton here. I don't know if I've actually played this course, but a couple of things we've got going on. I do actually have the this setup how I'm gonna be heading out. As you're watching this, I'm actually heading to play golf in Arizona. So I'm getting ready to go outside. So I wanted to share that a little bit, what I do as far as trying to play a little bit more sim golf. So I have it set up how I like to do it. One, everything is set to firm. Two, I have the green speed up to 11, so it's very, very quick. And then I also have putting off. I never worry about putting. I don't feel like, in my years I've taught with simulators for, about 10 years of actually doing it with putting and stuff. I don't feel like if you're a good putter, if you learn to be a good putter on the sim, that doesn't make you a good putter outside. And I've actually seen negative effects, so I don't worry about it. That's my experience with it. And so what I'd rather do is set the course up in a way that makes it hard and also puts some thinking into what's going on, based on how the conditions are and all of that. So that's really what we're going for. So I have the terrain penalties on, all that. So we've got this par 5 driver here, and I'd really like to give it a go in 2. I'm playing the new firmware 0.19. So I actually look at this, and it's so narrow down this left side. You know what? The play to me is actually hitting over at this fairway. The goal is get into the fairway. And, it's a wider fairway. I still should have I think I should have a look to go for it. But I think that's my best chance of getting this ball in the fairway. And again, with the terrain penalties on, I'm going to have to do that if I want to give it a try. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to set it up and give it a go. I hit it good, but I pulled it. And the other reason I like it is because if I do pull it, we're going to be in decent shape. Okay, so it gives me a much wider area to hit at. You got to think about it as terms of hitting at the widest area you can. So this is the Piper Black ball with no dot on it. Just playing it how I normally play. So here we go, 3-wood coming up. I got what I kind of wanted, which is to get a go from the fairway, either fairway. I'm going to hit this 3-wood. Try to get it up there. That's not going to get there. It'll be short. I didn't get it all, but it's okay. I'm just going to have a little half wedge. So this is where I have to start kind of thinking a little bit. And I haven't done this in a while, but I've got to start thinking about how am I going to play this as I would on the course. And so 60 yards, I'm going to try to land it about 55. And what I'm actually going to try to do is try to almost basically like hit a cut. Now with a wedge, you're not really going to get much cut, but what it will do is affect the spin and kind of the stopping power that this golf ball has. And I'm trying to get it to stop quicker. So I hit it pretty good. It's just the distance, a little deep. So just by putting that little bit of cut on it, it lets me increase the spin, which is necessary here. So not a bad shot, but just a little long, carried it a little deep. All right, here we go. So we got a long one here for 14. Going uphill, so the goal is, well, we'll see what we get. So I want to test out my speed on this. I'm trying to get my driver hitting a ball speed up too. .111 there. I hope that's true. Hit it pretty good. Hit it pretty good up that hill. I mean, that's uphill pretty good. The issue is this is a tight golf course. So now coming out of the fairway, now we're in the rough, I should say. We're going to lose a little bit of, just a little bit of power. Uphill, and we're losing a little bit of spin. So I've got to think about, just like I'm playing in the real golf course, what is this ball going to do when it hits the green? Well, I'm going to take a little more club, but the goal is to plan on it releasing a little bit. So we're going to try to flight one in there, about 165. So I'm taking about my 180 club with the, losing a little bit of power, plus the uphill. I feel like a pretty smooth one should be right on that number, right into the middle of the green. It's going to cut a little bit too, that one. But not as much spin, so it's not going to cut a ton. And that ball is going to release a little bit. That worked out really well. I am a huge fan. I'm always very happy when I have a certain distance and I hit it. The pin high is always a good goal. So I'm always very happy with that. All right, here we go. Full spin. 198 down. So this is a tweener for me. So again, it's playing a little fast. Not playing as fast as I thought it would, but if I can get it to, what I'm going to try to do is hit in a draw. So I've got a 6. I could go 5. I just don't, if I hit it good, I think it's too much. So, and it's a back flag, so I don't really need to get it all the way back there. Middle of the green's fine from this range. So I'm aiming at the right side. We're going to play that draw. Hit it very good. Overdrawing a little, but it's going to be good. It's going to be fine. It's actually a little deep even. I mean, I hit that very, very good. So now we got to play our little chip. So let's see here. We got 30 feet from the rough. Nothing too spectacular here. Just kind of a little pitch and run. Should just run out just a little bit. Too much, man. So one of the things I like about it when we're playing this way is I like introducing a little bit of uncertainty, because that's what you get on the course. Now obviously I can read lies and stuff on the course by, because I'm actually there and you can see it. And if you've played enough, you kind of know, all right, if the ball's sitting a certain way, then you know what you got and what you're going to be dealing with. For this, you don't get that, but I at least want to practice with that, a little bit of that uncertainty, trying to figure it out. So here we're going to hit this driver. I'm actually going to try to work a fade. Speed's getting up. I'm liking that. Good drive. I didn't fade it enough. More. I was trying to get more fade on it. Spin up there a little. Again, getting better, but let's see. 314. Not losing a lot of power, losing a little bit of spin. So the lie is fairly good. And so that means I can hit this and get it up there. The fairway is very wide. And actually where this club is going to go is past those bunkers, or it should if I hit it good. So I'm really thinking about just trying to move the ball up there. And that should leave me some sort of little sand wedge in, a shot that I play a lot. which is what I like. So yeah, 70 yards is pretty good yardage for me. And again, I practice these a lot because I'm trying to get to them. So here, pin a little bit back. I really don't have to do anything special. Just going to try to hit a little 70. Let's try to carry. It's not running out as much as I thought. So I'm going to try and just hit 170. And then have it stop. Hit it very good. I hit it too far. That's one thing I do have to get dialed in a little bit. So that's going to be on my list before Arizona. And holding on to the wedge. All right. Losing a lot of power. I can get a lot of spin, so that's good. But again, there's a little uncertainty on how far to hit that. I'm going to try it about a 20-yard shot. Should stop quick. And it didn't. Didn't do any of that. Okay? So, again, I like playing it like this. Is it frustrating? Yes. But that's part of the point. That's part of the point, to make it harder and put a little bit of value into, getting the ball into good positions. That's what I want. I want to be working on, mentally how to play. And so you got to practice harder than what you play if you want to go out and shoot better scores. So that's what we're going to do. All right. Run out of fairway at 270. So it's not that long of a hole. So I'm just going to hit the 3-wood. That's right. Blocked it. Get away from there. Thank you. So let's see what we got left then out of the rough. Well, I didn't look too bad initially. 160. We're losing a little bit of power, but not much. We're going to hit a nice smooth 7-iron. Play for a little bit of hertz. Hit it good. It should be a little left. Yeah. Hit it good. There, it releases out a little bit. So, from that spot in the rough, kind of have to play it that way. 3 putts, that hurts. So, all right, 134, downhill a lot. So this is very much a tweener for me. If I had slope, probably be playing about 130. Downhill, actually, you don't get as much help as you think. And the trouble is short. So you kind of just have to take your medicine here, send it long. So I'm going to hit a pitching wedge, about 3, pretty much play it like 135, and just, probably be long. Or do not hit it as good as you can. And now we're hoping. That carried about the right distance. It's actually a fun little course. I don't think I've played this one ever. So this one's actually pretty fun. Got some good work to do. A little challenging. Another 3-putt, that's sweet. Let's see, 281 to there. Pretty flat. All right, let's hit the driver. Let's see what we get. Let's see. Here we go. That one felt pretty good. That's kind of the drive I'd like to hit, a baby little soft draw going up this hill. Definitely seeing that the dot's going to help. You know, it's guessing a little bit on that spin still, but definitely improved, but still something on that driver. I'll probably play another one soon. Now, just for my fun, I have a new wedge with a new loft. This is a 55 degree. I've always had a 54, so I went up to 55 with a different shaft in it. So this club is meant to go about 110 to 115. That's what I'm hoping for. So I'm going to test it out right now, because it's a good time to try it. Hit it good. So this one's really just to kind of see how far it really does go. Well, and there's 110. So that's good. Stop rolling. So we like that. I felt like I hit it a little higher than I want. Let's see. Yeah, it took off a little high, so I could keep that down to get a few more yards out of it. So, not bad though. Probably could get to 110 for sure. Just working on it a little. We'll see. We're going 3 wood, what did they say? To the end of the fairway. 253, pretty flat. So I just want to make sure, again, it's all about trying to strategize the fairway, and then it's actually hitting it as well. Oh, that was hit bad. High toed it, so I'm going to lose distance and it's going to be outright. That's what you get. All right, so now this is where it gets interesting. Again, that's just kind of why I like these challenges. I've really got to think about where I want this ball to end up. And so anywhere to the left side with a decent chip. And if I did this again, I would actually speed the greens up even more for a little bit more challenge. But we're going to try to throw a 3-iron, kind of tumble it on, and if it's just short, that's fine too. That one was ripped. Hit that even better than I thought I would. So that's fine though. Get on. Obviously it's fine, it's on the green now. I didn't know that was going to happen, but I was playing to the fat side of the green, just, you know, giving myself a chip, and then good things happen to you. So obviously that's always a good thing. And it works out pretty good. 34 feet, hopefully 2-putt. There we go. And away we are. Now, here we go. Good one to work on my drive. Trying to draw this one down there. And I'm going to test out that speed. So my speed is up doing the stack. It's up about 40 yards, which has been awesome. And a lot of it's just because you start to realize what your technique needs to be to generate speed. That's not going to draw, I don't think. Just going to hang straight. My speed there, 102. So I'm definitely up. You know, I was struggling to get over 100. That's for sure. Oof. This is where it gets tough. The lies haven't been too much. So this is where no spin. You know, my spin is way down. I've got to carry it onto the green, so I'm basically going to blow this over the back of the green. That is the play. Just got to get over. Pulled a little bit. Hit it very good. I mean, the play was, if I hit it at the green, I pulled it a little bit, but if I hit it at the green, I would have landed on the green and then probably rolled over the green. The fact that I pulled it will make this a little challenging. So here, I think we're going to have to go up. Yeah, it's downhill. So we got to land at about 25, 22 yards is that. We're not losing a lot of power. We are losing some spin, so that means height is our next option to stop the ball. So I need height on this one. So ball forward, face a little more open. Try to hit one high of 22. Carried it a little deep. Got a little spin out of it. So you can see that spin gauge, I actually got maximum spin there. So there's a little bit of a, you're not sure what's going to happen, which, again, I kind of like it from a standpoint of just, kind of dealing with that. And then you go from there. So that's how I'll set it up. I'm going to set it up next time with even faster. I'm probably going to play with the RCT ball next time too. But just kind of wanted to show you how I go through and prep just to play outside from the simulator. And I guess the theme of it is just make it hard. Make it harder in here so you have to deal with all that stuff. And then you get outside, and if you're working on dealing with it in here, it's going to be a lot easier to deal with it out there. So that's what I would do. Set it up fast, firm, penalties on, and then go to work. See what you can do. Start thinking your way around the golf course, because that's what we got to do when we play. So thanks everybody for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.